This means so much to make it worth it every year. You're here, working hard, and just really from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I also started my podcast for the first time last year because of podcast. And I grew it, like you said, one step at a time. And as I keep liking to say, one of the things that summarizes the podcast to me the most is rising tide lifts all boats. And so it's just so beautiful to see how supportive and giving everyone is. And so I just want to say thank you again for making it all worth it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave Hardy. Joan Hardy's my beautiful, amazing wife. Y'all know her. Couple things real quick. I didn't know what to expect when I came here, and my wife introduced me to everybody she knows, and everybody's like, "Oh, you're him." So anyway, that's number one. Number two, Chris Williams, if you're still here, thank you very much for doing what you did on Friday. You didn't have to do what you did. A guy canceled, a speaker did, and so what he did is he actually got everybody around and sat there and talked for almost another hour and 15 minutes and just answer questions on whatever topics it was. And one more, this man right here, I swear, is the most humblest man I've ever met. Yeah.
Here we are. Now, if you see something, you say something, you do something. Here at podfest, 12 years ago, this guy, that girl, I don't think they were married. And they didn't know what I was doing, but they did something. They said something. They encouraged something. They empowered something. Very heroic. Strategic. I have more to go. But they simply pushed me to purple it up. Woo! Here's it. Done. Overcoming. Launch. Purple it up. Globally. So when you see podfest, anyone, if you're podcasting, do that little great things are coming right here in this space. Survivor stepped up. Everyone that has purple up already took the challenge. Can you raise your hand or say purple it up? Purple it up. Purple it up. That's heroic and heroically now because of what you did. They spoke up and they'd like for me to ask because I don't. I didn't. I do now because I didn't know about these wings. But purple it up for domestic violence awareness. You see why your voice matters from this space. Carry it on. Continue it on. Every one of us has something amazing with our purpose and a power in our voice. And he tagged it. Katie, Andrew, now Felicia, Wendy, all the team members. And what it is, podfest has power in our voice. And because if you see this flag, it's podfest flag for a reason, and it's purple it up for a reason. Heroically placed and done. And that's love, y'all. That's what family does. Let's purple it up! I'm truly thankful, grateful for all the good, bad, and ugly, because the Oatsco is 100. Yeah!
I just am so thankful that these two people had such a vision, started so small, with 13 people? 13 people at their first meetup, and what Kate what Chris and Katie have done is create an environment where we all feel safe. And it just shows that no matter where you are right now with your podcast, if you have 10 listeners, if you have 20 listeners, it can grow if you are authentic and loving and generous. They serve their community in such a gorgeous way. It is such a beautiful example. You truly lead by example. They go all over the country and help others start their own meetups and give encouragement and guidance and mentoring. And I just want to make sure that when you guys leave today, you know the massive impact you have had on thousands upon thousands upon thousands of lives. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you.
And thank you for being thoughtful about dietary needs as well with all of the food. That was really awesome. So thank you for that. You guys are so thoughtful. Thank you.
So, I have started to describe podfest as the friendliest podcasting event in the world, potentially the friendliest conference in the world. And, I know it's in large part thanks to Chris, because I have been in one of Chris's communities since I was 17 years old, so for 14 years now. And every single time he brings together some of the most amazing people that you will ever meet, and some of the most kind and generous people that you will ever meet. And, it's been years that I've been working with Chris, supporting Chris, coming to events that he's been supporting me. I think this year I really found my voice and finally accepted the thing that everybody has been telling me, which is once I get started talking, I can't shut up. And
see that way we have that. When we first met Stephen, I don't think he would say one or two words in it, like the whole session for a couple of years. So it's amazing that, like you said, once you found the voice, it's been an amazing journey to watch him grow.
yeah, and so it's like this year I'm kind of taking the leap and actually not quite starting my own podcast yet, but trying to get on others so that I can talk and I can share and I can contribute to the amazing things that people in this community have built. And that's a bit of a scary step for me, but I think that I would love to be able to help more people. And I know that now that I'm more comfortable having an audience and being in front of people and contributing to other people's, I think that I'll be able to help a lot more people. And, podfest has been an integral part of getting me to this point. And I'm incredibly grateful for that. And I'm incredibly grateful for all of you and everyone I've talked to and everyone I've met here over the years.
Oh, good, it's low enough. Every time I come to podcasts, I'm reminded of what happens when you come and how many partnerships you really make. I first wanted to thank my partners in crime, like Margie, who is here from New York, and Tiffany, who's working on the awards with us, and just so many other people who are constantly asking, how can I help? How can I support you? How can I be involved? That is something, many people have said that. They feel supported and they feel loved for being themselves, but just being offered that over and over is validating and reaffirming. But actually what I wanted to tell you was that, you guys come up and you thank Chris for the vision he had however many years ago. But I want to just state outright that, he has done a podfest every year. In 2021, that was a miracle. In 2022, that was a miracle. And this one has been a miracle. Every year he has found a way, through pandemic, through unsure times, through complete unpredictability as to whether or not people could come, people would come. You know, is it legal? Is it possible? Are they ready? It's incredibly hard. It feels impossible. So I just wanted to recognize you for the last 3 years and how much you need to care in order to make it happen through those kinds of circumstances.
Amen. Amen.
I just wanted to thank you for that.
Amen.
Hi everyone, my name is Rob, and it's my third year at podfest. I came for the first time in March of 2020 without a podcast, and I wanted to start one. And because of this conference and this community, I was able to soft launch my first public podcast last summer. And I wanted to get back to it this year, so I organized a pre-conference happy hour. It was a great turnout. I'm doing one again this Friday. Just check the booth app if you want to attend. It'll be at 5 p.m. And I'm looking for 2 or 3 more people to interview today. I'm doing some on-the-ground testimonials. They turned out really great so far. They're going to look really good on podfest, social media. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you again next year.
My name is Rob Greenlee, and I'm with hosting platform Poppy. I've been in the medium since 2004. I've come to every podfest that's ever occurred in its lifespan, which is now, 10 years now? And I just want to say thanks to the community, thanks to Chris and the team that puts this on every year. And I definitely agree with what Jessica just said about the fortitude that Chris has shown in putting on this event over the years and through lots of challenges. But I just wanted to mention how important this community is to podcasting, because you're a reflection of what this medium is really, what it started being about. And I think the foundation of podcasting is really built on building community. And that's what Chris is a terrific example of doing. And you being here today is a good example of that bond that's been created within this community and with Chris and the team. And I think it's very important. I will continue to support this event and be a part of it and contribute anything I can to help it foster and grow. And I know he's looking at expansion and other things, and I think it's a terrific evolution because we really need this event right now. And I just appreciate all of you. And thank you for coming, and I'll be back as many times as I can.
Yeah.
Wow. Hello, everyone. My name is Lemonade, so I'm with Janae. This is my first time attending the gratitude ceremony. I came here last year and I missed it. So I'm really grateful to be here and meet all the amazing people. Now, I say on my podcast that podcasting made me the storyteller that I wasn't. And I'm really grateful for all that the PodFest community has brought to the world. I mean, it's heartwarming how much love there is. And I'm super proud of the amazing program that Chris and Andrew and Wendy have put together. I just cannot get enough of this. Thank you so much for everything, and I love you all.
Oh, wow.
Hello. Good morning. How's it going? I have one thing to say. I have been to many conferences. I'm a journalist by trade in public media, public radio. I've been in public radio for a long time. I've been going to journalist conferences for a long time. And I've always had this experience where you walk into the room and you're the only. You feel lonely. As a Black woman, as an African, I have many intersections that I talked about before, but
Podfest got something right in the diversity. This is definitely the most diverse I've seen all of these conferences that I've been at. And that just makes me think about what we need to fix in the journalism media world in terms of gatekeeping, in terms of who gets to be a journalist, who gets to be called a journalist. Just has me thinking about all kinds of different things. And podcasting is definitely a more democratic space where more people are able to come in and do their thing. And Podfest has been the representation of that. So I think, keep going. Yes. Good to see you all.
Yeah.
Sort of missed most of this. I was trying to deal with our equipment this morning. But, I just want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you, especially you, Chris, for organizing this and all the effort that you put into it. It really shows in the, in the way that the community reflects back the love that you put into it, and you can feel that here with every one of you. And I want to say thank you as well to each one of you that I met, and some that I didn't meet yet, but just for being here and being a part of this. And I want to point out the enthusiasm that people have and the open nature of everyone to want to learn and do better and grow. And it's just, it does my heart good. It takes a lot of effort to get down here to the exhibitors and for all of you as well. And it's really worth it when you connect with people and you see that the appreciation and the level of open-heartedness is there. So that's why I come here because of you, Chris, and each one of you, and the feeling that we get when we're here. We do a lot of conferences, and this is right at the top of one of my favorite places to come and engage with folks. So on behalf of Cloud Microphones and all of my team, Kevin and Dennis, who some of you met, we just want to say thank you and let you know that we're here for you to help out. If you want to ever ask a question about audio or give us a call, we're pretty accessible. We're just a small company, so reach out and we'll be glad to try to be of assistance to you. And thank you very much.
I just have to say about Roger and his company during COVID, we didn't know if we ever could get sponsors for the virtual events. And he was one of the first people to step up and support us, so I appreciate that. Funny aside, at the How Happy Tea Party, you know how they have the people write the messages on the boards or whatever? I don't know if you know this, but you give money and you can write a message on the board. And that's like the tip money for the crew. There must have been the PGA show going on, so there's a bunch of golfers. I think they were getting annoyed at us. So they would put like Podfest equals nerds or whatever. So then the Captain Day guys were like, put $100 up there, and different things. And then I see Roger goes up there and it's like, Cloud Lifters loves Podfest, podcasters are amazing, so it was funny watching it, but it was so cool. I'm like, because I saw them erasing the board on the one side. I'm like, I hope this is not another troll. And there's Roger's been going up. Thank you for having our back when no one's looking. That's what it is. Yeah. So, Podfest has a lot of traditions. Traditions aren't they're not strategized, they're created by the community. So one of the traditions that has happened organically is James Van Toyen, who's been with us from the beginning.
Yeah.
And it closes out the gratitude ceremony. He'll wave fast, and he will be our closing gratitude ceremony speaker. And then after he's done, we'll be going, for those of you who have the breakfast, the lunch and learn or VIP, the passes, we'll have breakfast served on the other side. And for everybody else, we'll hang out and have a good time. But James Van Toyen, come on up, my friend.
it's interesting that he worded it like that because I like to think of myself as non-traditional and I kind of buck traditions. So it's interesting. So it's cool. Like I always talk about podfest, do a lot of booths with Chris, and I always talk about a couple of things that make this different. The gratitude ceremony is one of them. Sorry. But it's it's cool when I'm talking about community. I say nobody does community better than Chris. So I appreciate gratitude. I'm grateful for the community, and just thank you for building something that's proud to represent. So thank you all.
You're amazing, by the way. If anyone needs a ring announcer, go get this John, because he could spice up any room. That closes out a legendary show. Thank you for making this community so special. Events not what we do. We're a community that gets together all the time. For those of you who don't know, I've seen podfesters group up at every other conference when they see each other, and that community is alive anywhere they go. So I don't think people understand that. They think it's like you have to go to a place. No, it's a community, because wherever those people go, they know each other through podcasts, and it goes with them. So take that community far and wide. We will be posting information for next year, but if you can buy the audio passes, you get your ticket with it. But for me, thank you for making this year so special. Thank you, like Jessica said, we made it, you did it in first-class style. But best thing you can do now is meet someone you haven't met before, say thank you before you leave. But let's make this a memorable Sunday. And let's have 2023 be a strong year for all of us. Thank you, guys.
Yeah!